Hello friends and welcome back. So today we are going to be doing yet again another build. Today we are going to be doing the pumpkin area of our island Willow Bend. So if you for whatever reason don't know what Willow Bend is exactly, or if you're new here, Willow Bend is my golden farming archipelago island. Yes, I said golden, or I said farming twice. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I need to like gather my thoughts real quick. Um, okay. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, it is my golden farming archipelago island. It's pretty much just like a cluster of islands that are attached by bridges or by other islands. And I split all the crypts? What? And I split all the crops up into their own designated areas, so yes, that's pretty much the island, just really simplified. But yes, today we are going to be doing our pumpkin area. We just finished our sugarcane area last build, so I wanted to transition right into the pumpkin area. And to be honest, this build is a little bit smaller than the other builds I've done so far. And that's kind of why I chose pumpkins for this build, just because we've had pumpkins in this game for quite a while now. We haven't had as much time with the other crops, though we had years to experiment with them and everything. But my point being, I feel like everybody does pumpkin patches as well, so I didn't want it to be just really generic and just like a patch of pumpkins and stuff like that. Even though that's kind of what ended up happening with this build, but just stay with me, okay? So my main concern today was that it would just look like every other pumpkin patch ever, and that it would just be kind of boring and unoriginal, just to be honest. And I mean, though I'm probably not the first one to come up with this island, I know I follow themes that a lot of people do, take a lot of inspiration from them, but I still try to make a point to make it my own, you know? Um, and I feel like with pumpkin patches, it's kind of hard just because, there's a patch of pumpkins and a path and I don't know, maybe a scarecrow or something. And like a million people have probably done that before, you know? But I do like how it turned out overall, but that is why I gave it kind of a smaller area as opposed to, say, the sugarcane area, which had a lot of space, had quite a few islands, and pretty large islands at that. I think this pumpkin area is one island, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a fake bridge, but it's technically one full island. But yes, I wanted to add a lot of scenery by adding a lot of surrounding islands to it and making it really feel like an archipelago and less like a sea of just random far apart islands, you know? Like I wanted to add a little bit of decoration and a little bit of interest beside the water itself. Um, but yes, this build was also really difficult for me because I wanted to fit in that huge pumpkin carriage item. I wanted to flip it and make it look like an actual pumpkin, but I did not give myself enough space, and by the point where I realized that I wanted to use it, it was already too late as I carved out other islands at that point. So I tried to make it work, but it just didn't look that great where I put it. There wasn't enough space. It was right up against the water, and it just didn't look great with such small decorations and then there just being a giant pumpkin, you know? I don't know, I just wasn't a huge fan of it. It was also kind of blocking the bridge, which I also didn't love, so. And I'm honestly kind of disappointed because I really, really wanted to use that item, but I mean, it didn't work, so maybe I could put it on like our farm build, like our actual giant centered farm. But yes, that's pretty much the whole build. I'm going to use all the different colors of pumpkins. I think it's going to be primarily orange and gold as opposed to the sugarcane, which was very green and more of a green area as opposed to gold. So this this time the accent color is going to be orange as opposed to green, and I still want to have that gold kind of color scheme, but add just accent colors like I have been doing. Um, but also, if I'm doing that for all the areas, that's going to be kind of problematic because that means in, say, I don't know, the tomato area, that I'd have to use a lot of red in that area, which I do not think would look good. I don't like the red flowers that much. I don't think red looks very great overall. And just in general, fall and red just, I don't know. I don't love it that much. It reminds me too much of Christmas to really enjoy it in fall. So I don't know. It's just not my favorite, but we'll get to that bridge when we go there. Anyway, sorry, I've been ranting about this island for literally no reason. Um, but yes, we are also roughly halfway done with this island, which is absolutely crazy considering we just started it like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. But I mean, I guess that's just the beauty of Slumber Islands, that we could just decorate very fast. And I mean, to be honest, there's no stakes. Like, even if it's bad, you don't need to like, it's better than a normal island where you have to like do this huge theme reset and you have to restart all the villagers or restart the entire island from the ground up. And it's just a long process. You have to go code shopping again, which you have to do anyways on the Slumber Island. You have to hunt for all your own villagers. You have to change the vibes. And to be honest, since there's 3 Slumber Islands, like if you mess up one, you can still keep it and just go back to it if you think you could still be inspired. Um, and just work on something else for the time being, just to either wait for your inspiration to come back, or if it doesn't, then just to get rid of it. It's not like an island where you have to like grind to 3 stars and get all the furniture and stuff like that. But yeah, also in terms of restarting my actual island, I don't think I really want to since I had cataloged so much stuff already up until this point. So it'd just be really tedious to just grind all the way back to where I am now. And I'm thinking instead I could just flatten my island and just have it as my forever island maybe. I don't know. I haven't actually thought that far through about it, so I'm not 100% sure, but if I could not restart, that'd be amazing because that would just be a lot of extra work with all the islands. So anyways, rambling aside, yet again, oh my gosh. But yes, and with that, let's just continue on with the build. Okay, and I am back. I think in one of my recent speed builds, I forgot to come back and to kind of explain that we're ending the build, but yes, this is me, luckily not forgetting this time. So yes, and with that, this is the final build. Alright friends, and with that, that is the end of the build. Thank you so much for watching. To be honest, I know it was a goal of mine to make it not like a generic pumpkin patch, even though that's kind of what it turned into. I do really like it. I feel like it does look like something I would make. It does kind of have my building style incorporated into it, so it doesn't feel so plain to me. I don't know, maybe you guys hate it and you guys think it just looks like some generic pumpkin patch, but I don't know, I do really like it. I like the detail I was able to put into it. But yes, and with that, this is your reminder that you are loved and that you do matter. So make sure you take care of yourself and your happiness. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye friends!